Hello, Farah. Eagerly listen to you about this heartfulness meditation.
Yes, I'm more than happy to give you an experience of heartfulness
Leena should
meditation.
start now.
Yeah. Farah,
I think we can start.
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, you have to give us the signal.
Dr. Leena, this is your what number program?
This 10th online
10.
module.
Okay.
10th.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. We are ready, ma'am.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. My dear senior colleagues, friends, our national coordinator, Dr. Bharti Dhore Patil, Madam, our General Secretary of Indian Fertility Society, Dr. Shweta Mittal, and our special guest of honor, Dr. Snehal Deshpande, who is the speaker for the today's program. I welcome you all for this transformative journey of self-empowerment program. This is our central presidential program of Indian Fertility Society. And today is our 10th online module of self-empowerment program. And today we will focus on heartfulness meditation. Heartfulness meditation is a very powerful tool that helps you to cultivate inner peace, clarity, and balance. And through this practice, we'll explore the depths of our own potential, letting go of limitations and unlocking our true capabilities. And this program is specially designed to support your personal growth, well being, and spiritual evolution. So, we will start with the program. And before I start, I would like to thank our president, Dr. Pankaj Talwar, for supporting us in our endeavor. He himself is very dynamic and motivational speaker. And to start the program, I take the honor of inviting our General Secretary of Indian Fertility Society, Dr. Shweta Mittal. She is with us. And her presence in all self-empowerment program itself reflects her keenness and support for this program. She's very sincere and hardworking and has taken Indian Fertility Society along with the team to the heights. So I welcome you, Dr. Shweta Mittal, and I will request you to give the welcome address.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Leena, for such warm introduction. Yet another very interesting program because this self empowerment program always surprises me. Whenever I read the monthly program, there's always a new topic, always a new speaker, always a new concept. And I personally feel every time, okay, I think, the topic will be repeated. And again, you come up with a new topic. And I'm really looking forward to Dr. Snehal, the brief, dialogues we just, heard from her, and that how she's doing one of its own kind of a course which looks after pre and perinatal. What she said was like the womb of the womb for a mother is like a classroom, and the first learning for the child or the fetus will start from there, and where she's looking after so much of ADHD, autism, developmental disorders. She's a developmental specialist by her, I would say a professional education. But now looking beyond, now we are really looking forward to what is mindfulness or heartfelt meditation. Again, a new concept. I'm looking forward to it. I'm naive. And thank you so much for accepting this invitation. And thank you, Dr. Bharti ma'am and Leena, for again conceptualizing such a wonderful concept. So over to you, Dr. Leena, and I wish very, mindful, I would say, and a heartfelt half an hour.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Shweta, for the kind words. So next, I would like to invite Dr. Bharti Dhore Patil, Madam. Farah, can you keep on projecting this TVs? So I would like to invite Dr. Bharti Dhore Patil, Madam. She's our national coordinator for the this program of self empowerment. I'll request her to give insights about the program and also introduce the speaker. And Madam is not only a very renowned IVF specialist at Pune, but the other lovely part of her is that she is a preacher of Gita, and she has gained degree of Bhakti Shastri also, and it is always nice to listen to her. So I'll request Madam to please give your golden insights for the program. And I would like to thank you
Thank you.
for always you're behind us and supporting and guiding us program. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Leena. It was lovely to see you and coming up with the good programs. And I think it is your innovation that is actually making this program goes on and on. And thank you, Dr. Pankaj Talwar, our president, and Dr. Shweta Mittal for always attending this program and encouraging and always been with us for different ideas. They have given us complete freedom. They never say this is not good, this is not bad, but they keep on supporting us. Thank you so much. And thank you, our guest speaker today, Snehal. Uh, Something very different and very innovative, unique, she has been doing in the field of meditation. So, can you please, Farah, show the Snehal, our speakers? Yeah. Yeah. So, Dr. Snehal Deshpande is by profession a developmental therapist who has received many accolades in her field of work. She has recently qualified as a pre and perinatal educator, and she owns and leads Snehal, that is an institution dedicated to improving the quality of life for the children and their family, which is very big task. Dr. Snehal Deshpande is a passionate about spiritual well-being and actively drives R into R initiative, which we are going to see today for healthcare professionals and medical students across India. She's doing a great job. She is the director of Family Connect program like Wow to Wow, Divya Janani, uh, Beautiful Beginning, Heartful Parenting, and Heartful Relationship, which is a, you all know that it's a need of our, the relationship is the in Kali Yuga is so difficult to thrive. So this is very important for. She is the runner-up of Classic Mrs. India International 2022. So she has a brain with beauty, and she has won Women of the Decade in the Healthcare Award. So such a distinguished and uh, accomplished speaker today we have who's going to speak on heartfulness, that is not only heartful but heartful. Very keen on understanding this heartfulness and how it can improve your own well-being or your own empowerment. So over to you, Dr. Snehal Deshpande. Welcome and thank you very much for accepting the invitation. And now the stage is yours. Dr. Snehal, please.
Thank you, all of you, to have given me such a warm welcome. And I'm very happy to share this evening with all of you and my journey through heartfulness. So when I asked Leena, madam, what would you all like to listen to? And can you unshare the screen and can I share the screen, please? Yeah, this is better, of course. So when I asked Leena, madam, I gave her a lot of options. We have this beautiful program what madam read. आपण वाचलं भारती मॅडम की सगळे प्रोग्राम आम्ही ऑफर करतो. Right from for couples who want to start the relationships, we have something which is Wow to Wow through heartfulness. So you wow, take vows and convert them into a wow. And then after that, the couple goes in through pregnancy and throughout the pregnancy, the first 1,000 days of life. That is beautiful beginnings. And the third program, if couples cannot conceive, then we have another program which is called as Divya Janani. And Leena madam said, let us start with the introduction to heartfulness. And I was so happy with it. So I hope to continue this relationship and continue to work with all of you because was switched on and the audio is muted if that is feasible.
Yes, Para, please see.
Faraha, Dr. Savita's, I think we have to mute her. Yeah.
So my talk today I have named as De-stress and impress, the heartfulness hack for happier gynos. So we want our gynecologists to be happy because we want beautiful babies coming on into this earth and a beautiful civilization to go ahead with. And that's why we want our gynecologists to be happy. Now, coming to a poll which I want you all to all answer, okay? Each of you all think about it and answer it. My current coffee or tea intake on a typical clinic day is 1 cup, 2 to 3 cups, 4+ cups, or I mainline directly from the pot. What is it?
2 to 3 cups.
And other,
Zero cup.
wow, then you're a Zen master. Others, anyone else?
Yeah, maybe 1 cup.
Yeah, so we try to, when we feel, okay, now the clinic is getting too much, just let me have a cup of tea. And that's where our coffee or tea comes into picture. How many urgent calls do you get before 9? How many urgent calls did you get before 9 a.m. today? 0, 1 to 2, 3+, or I've lost count.
Maybe 1 to
1.
Lost count.
1 to 2.
So we all know that the phone is a source of, it can be a source of happiness and can be a source of stress as well. And like just before the meeting, my phone said, I'm not going to work. And since the meeting link was not there, I was like, now what do I do? But yes, I could connect to my husband and he connected to Sarojini. So phone can be a source of stress as well sometimes and a source of connect also, a source of relief. The next poll is my biggest stressor now is it long hours? Is it patient expectations? Is it administrative burden or balancing work life? What is it?
balancing work life.
Administration.
Whoa. Anyone else? Patient expectations? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes they become. And how do you de-stress when you get a chance? Do you go to sleep? Do you look at Netflix? Do you exercise? Do you have coffee? What do you do?
Go for a walk.
Chanting.
Canteen.
Chanting.
Chanting. Okay. Nice. What else? How do you de-stress? Go for a vacation?
Yeah, take a break.
Take a break. Yes, take a break. Right. So how many times do you feel I need a clone? Not once, 1 to 2 times, 3 to 5 times, and I'm actively
Many times. Many times.
I think if we look at, even I feel sometimes, I wish I had a clone. It happens, right? You want someone at home who can look after the work as same as what you would like to, someone at the hospital, someone, oh God, I wish I had a clone. That happens to all of us, isn't it? So yeah, so that's where we are. So coming to heartfulness meditation, I don't want you all to believe what I'm saying. I want you to experience what I'm saying. Because there's a beautiful quotation what Jiddu Krishnamurti has put forth that when you believe, when you say, I believe in God, you don't find God because it is your belief. It is not God. You're not experiencing God. So belief is a denial of truth. Belief hinders truth. To believe in God is not to find God. So today, when I'm putting forth this heartfulness meditation to y'all, I want you all to experience it. I want you all to try it and then say, okay, what Snehal said is really making a difference to me. So this is what I want to say. And before that, I would love to start. There's a nice book which is called as Spiritual Anatomy, written by our beloved Daji, Dr. Kamlesh D. Patel, who's our spiritual leader. And it starts with a good story. The first chapter is named as your inner journey. So all of us want some form of relief from stress. And we look at our external journeys when we go for vacations, and we are trying to use all our senses to calm ourselves down. But today we're going to embark on an inner journey, which is the key to real transformation. And the first chapter itself starts with a beautiful story. He says that a long time ago, there was a saint and his disciple. They go to visit a king. They go to a kingdom, and they stand at the gates of that kingdom seeking refuge. And they tell the guards that we have come here, humko refuge chahiye. The guards offer food and water to the guests, while another guard runs to the king. And when the guard reported to the king that so and so Maharaj has come and he wants to stay in our kingdom for a few days, the king thinks about it for a moment, and then he asks for a pot of water, gada. And then he says, take this pot and go to the person, go to that saint and offer that water to him. The saint looks at the pot, he takes the pot, he accepts it, and he smiles at the guard, and he asks for a fistful of sugar. He takes the sugar and he puts it into the pot, and he says, now take the pot back to your skin. Now this guard is like, ये क्या चल रहा है भाई, उन्होंने मुझे गड़ा दिया, इन्होंने मुझे sugar दिया. But he says, okay, now the king has told, Raja की आज्ञा है तो हम चले जाएंगे. So he goes to the king and he's about to tell कि ये क्या चल रहा है Jahanpana, and king says, shh. And he asks the minister, taste the water. So the minister tastes the water. He says, it is sweet. So the king smiles and he says, guard, usher the saint into the kingdom with utmost respect and take care of him as much as possible. See that the entire his disciples, the saint is taken care of. So if you, like the soldier, are wondering what happened, when the request for the refuge reached the king, he sent a pot full of water, right? So that was meaning that our kingdom is full, we are full capacity, we don't have place for you. What will you do? So to which the saint responded, just as sugar dissolves into water and merges in it, we too shall integrate with your kingdom and infuse the sweet goodness of virtue and nobility in your people. The king valued the saint's wisdom, and he knew that the presence of such a wise soul would definitely ennoble his people. Within each of us is the same struggle. The king represents the everyday hero, the one with responsibilities, desires, aspirations, problems, wishes, opportunities, constraints, virtues, vices, sub. It is all packaged in one. It's a Hindi movie hero. We have so much on our plate. We feel we don't have time for anything. The first thing is if someone tells you meditate, हमारे पास time नहीं है. बराबर? थोड़ी exercise करो, हमारे पास time नहीं है. कभी कभार हम walk के लिए चले जाते हैं. So the saint and his entourage represent our higher potential, the possibility of purpose, the possibility of growth, and the possibility of evolution that is always knocking at our gate and saying, hello, I'm there, please let me enter. But and do we, in our inside us, there is a deep voice which inspires us कि नहीं बाबा तुम थोड़ा सा time खुद को दे दो. It will be great if you give yourself some time. So the process of sugar dissolving into water is the story of integration and merger, which is the base of today's talk, which is the highest ideal of our spiritual life. The goal of the Spiritual Anatomy project, which is this book, is to integrate a fragmented existence by merging it with higher levels of consciousness and achieve our true potential. Okay, so we all know about physical anatomy as doctors and as healthcare professionals, yes, and we have to know, there is no doubt in it. Heartfulness, we have the spiritual anatomy, and the spiritual anatomy enables us to understand what and how our consciousness can align to our goals, and how the expansion of that consciousness will help us to master our own selves. That is in brief the story of heartfulness, or the base of heartfulness. So going forth, as I said, it is the inner experience. If you feel God, if you can experience God, then you develop that faith. And Devir Daji always guides us to experience. He says experience is extremely important. So he guides us to experience that inner journey. Now, why would you, me, anyone embark on this journey? If I tell my friends, they ask me what is the raz of what you're doing so much on your plate, but you still keep on going. And I say, for everything, my one-stop answer is meditation. So why meditate? I mean, we can, if I can see another patient for half an hour, I feel noble, right? So we are into a noble profession. We are into a very, very noble profession. So we value life and we look at life as an opportunity to serve and to ennoble. We are in the venture of our journey of our own consciousness. So we are dealing with life, and that is consciousness, that's awareness. And that's why to understand more about that inner journey, we know a lot about the outer journey, but to know about that inner journey, how that consciousness evolves, what happens when life comes to this earth, or even when life is wanting to come to this earth, how does the baby come into the mother's womb? What happens to the baby in the mother's womb? How does the consciousness evolve? That's where the journey of heartfulness is. So, looking at it's an adventure of yourself. So, the moment you start heartfulness meditation, you will start experiencing something which will happen in your everyday life. It is going to be an adventure of yourself. It is not someone else's. It is like I'm the experimenter. I am the piece of experiment, and the end of the experiment is also me. So that's where the adventure is. So, what is the purpose of meditation for gynecologists? It will definitely help you to bring peace. Number one, I won't say reduce stress, but it will give you that ability to handle stress. It will help into focusing better. It will help you to sleep better. And that we can say from the research studies which have been done into the by the Heartfulness Institute have proved that sleep has definitely improved in doctors. It will make you emotionally stronger. We'll see how, and definitely it will keep you active throughout the day. So when we are looking at what heartfulness is, it is nothing but the journey in the region of the heart. Now हम तो दिल से बोलते हैं, हमको जो कुछ लगता है वो दिल में लगता है. किसी ने कुछ अच्छा बोला तो दिल में लगता है, बुरा बोला तो दिल में लगता है ना, इधर नहीं लगता है. It's always the heart. So that's where the emotions are always felt in the heart, and that's why this particular way of meditation is the heartfulness. I'll come to this slide a little later. So what we need to do is, you can see this little girl struggling to cycle, and you can see that brother of hers holding her and saying, come on, I'm there with you. That's exactly what happens in heartfulness. In heartfulness, when we start the journey, if we start the first day, we said, Arey, kaise kare yaar, roz nahi hota hai. But we have the guide. We have the guide. We have transmission, which helps you. We have preceptors. We have a presence in almost 160 countries. And there are preceptors everywhere to help you along the journey. And the guide, like the brother is helping the sister to ride onto the cycle, the guide is there. The guide support is constantly with you. So पहले दिन तो साइकिल नहीं चला सकते, वैसे ही है, क्योंकि स्किल पहले दिन नहीं आती. Brain needs practice, practice and practice. Now coming to how are we as physicians? In a randomized internet-based questionnaire, which surveyed 5,000 US physician members about current sleep habits and how sleep affected work and day-to-day performance. Of the 581 respondents, 70% reported needing at least 7 hours of sleep to function. And others reported 6.5 hours. And physicians said they are making up for lost sleep. One of the days, if we get together, we can speak on sleep. Furthermore, 43.1% indicated that their current schedule did not allow adequate sleep. And most of them said that many of them said they had insomnia or difficulty in initiating or maintaining sleep, and they didn't feel fresh after getting up. Now, looking at one case, I won't go through many cases. Dr. Anya Sharma, a seasoned interventional cardiologist, was scheduled for a complex PCI at 8 a.m. And these are true cases. I've just hidden the names of people. It was a high risk case, a patient with heavily calcified lesion in the left coronary vein artery. Anya had spent the previous evening reviewing the patient's angiograms and planning the procedure meticulously. However, she woke up at 5 a.m. with a searing, radiating pain in the lower back. It had been nagging her for weeks, likely from long hours of spent hunched back over monitors and the lead apron during the procedures. Today, though it was excruciating, she tried stretching, applying heat, took a painkiller, but the pain persisted, a dull throbbing ache that spiked with every movement. At 7:30 a.m., she was in the cath lab. She was trying to focus on a pre-procedure checklist. The pain was making it difficult to concentrate, and the weight of the lead apron felt unbearable. She knew she needed to be absolutely sharp for this procedure, but the constant backache was a distraction. She wondered how she could maintain the necessary precision and focus for the next few hours. And this was a gynecologist. She had a packed schedule, woke up with similar throbbing sensation behind her left eye. She recognized the telltale signs of impending migraine. And migraines are common. She had high sensitivity to the morning light and a slight nausea that churned the stomach. Today was particularly a demanding day. She had a full clinic of patients, including several high risk pregnancies and scheduled afternoon surgeries. The clinic was overbooked, and she knew that the staff was relying on her to keep things running smoothly. The thought of canceling appointments or rescheduling surgeries added to her stress, exaggerating her migraine. Of course, the symptoms intensified. Things became unfavorable for her. She fought to maintain her composure, tried to focus on the patients, but the migraine made it very difficult. The dilemma: Dr. Vance knew that she needed to take medication and rest, but the thought of leaving her patients was not acceptable. She tried to power through, but her ability to provide optimal care was compromised. She also knew that working through migraine could make migraine worse and last for longer hours. I think so many of us can relate to these situations, right? It may be our colleagues, it might be ourselves, it may be someone from the family, but these are situations which we all go through, and we tend to neglect ourselves because we feel, chalo, humko baju mein rakho. We don't want to give ourselves importance. And here is a way where we want to give you all attention and say that we are here to help you to look at whatever you all are going through. I won't go through all this because all of you all know that there is demand, there is professional development, there is administration, everything is there. So, my dear friends, everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. You know that when our phones don't work, what we can just unplug it for a few minutes and it starts working. I hope mine starts working. And we have to remember there may be many patients, but there is only one of us. There is only one of you. And that you is very, very unique. You're needed for the family, you're needed for your patients, but most importantly, you're needed for yourself. You make a difference to yourself. There is vitality, there is life force and energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action because there is only one of you in all the time. And this is a very, very unique expression. So why do we need to meditate, right? It is the first step when we start meditation and we continue the practice. We gain clarity. And we all know that when the mind is still, the vision becomes clear. Now, suppose what happens if you're looking into a pond and someone throws a ripple, you cannot see your reflection. But in still waters, you can see the reflection. Is your reflection bad or the ripples in the water? It is the ripples in the water which have disturbed the water, and that's the reason you cannot see. The mind is like that. Hajar thoughts. We have almost 50 to 70,000 or maybe 90,000 thoughts every day, and 95% of it we are thinking what we thought yesterday. We have only 5% of the window which is positive, but we have 5%. And we should bank on that 5% कि कुछ तो उसमें से अच्छा निकले. So the whole process of meditation, when we start the process, the mind becomes clear, your discriminative ability improves, which is called as viveka. It improves, and this gives you the right ability for decision making. Now understand that meditation is as natural and as essential as breathing. It is nothing which is out of our syllabus. It is not that it is difficult. We are meditating, we are thinking all the time. And meditation means contemplation. And the focus of heartfulness meditation is nothing but the source of divine light in the heart. We feel the divinity in the heart. To put in other words, if you look at the word dhyana, the and yan, okay? The is wisdom. We all know the Gayatri mantra, Om Bhur Swaha. In that, the the, it means the complete wisdom, and to get towards that wisdom is yana. Okay, so when you create a vehicle, or when you create that source within yourself to reach wisdom, that is dhyana. Meditation is contemplation. You keep thinking, chalu hai, chalu hai, chalu hai, chalu hai. So how do we go into that process of dhyana? How do we connect to that source is what we are going to look at. Now, this is, I'm sure all of you all may have, as mothers, grandmothers, seen this particular book with your grandchildren, where they find where Waldo is. Waldo is a character from the cartoon books, and these are the puzzles which are given to children. And our mind is like that. We're trying to run behind something, and in that maze of so many things, we forget that there is something which is very important. So coming to heartfulness, relaxation, and heartfulness meditation. What do you mean by heartfulness meditation and relaxation? So the object of meditation in heartfulness is the heart. Okay. So I will lead you through this. I will give you an experience of this, and then we will see what we feel. Are you all ready for it? Can we sit?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will lead you through heartfulness relaxation. And then after the relaxation, when we come to the region of the heart, we give a suggestion. So everything in heartfulness works on suggestions. So we give a suggestion that there is the source of divinity which started from the beginning is in my heart. And that's attracting my attention inside. Okay. Can we start?
Yes.
I will give you a guided relaxation. Just follow my commands. Very slowly and gently close your eyes. Bring your awareness to the current moment, to the present moment. Bring your awareness to your breathing. And as you settle down in your place, wherever you may be, make yourself comfortable. And as you feel comfortable and relaxed, bring your awareness and attention to your toes and feel the healing energy from Mother Earth, relaxing your toes, relaxing your feet and your ankles. Feel your calves relaxed. As you settle down in your place, feel your knees relaxing, your thighs and your hips. Your lower back is relaxing. Bring your awareness to your abdomen. Feel all the organs inside, completely relaxed. As the healing energy proceeds upwards, feel your middle back relaxing and your upper back. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, feel your lungs relaxing. Muscles of your chest wall completely relaxed. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Very gently drop your shoulders and relax the muscles connecting your neck to your shoulders. Now feel the healing energy passing through your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrist, palms, fingers, and your fingertips. As you feel your entire body almost completely relaxed, bring your awareness to your neck, relaxing the muscles in the front and behind. Bring your awareness to your face. Feel the joy as you relax the muscles of your face. Feel your chin relaxing, cheeks, your lips, nose, eyes, muscles on your forehead, top of your head, back of your head, to the base of your neck. As you feel every part of your body, physical body, completely relaxed, just scan to see if you feel any heaviness in some part of the body. And if you do feel, bring your awareness to that part. Gently release it. As your physical body relaxes, bring your awareness to the space within the region of your heart. and feel the love and lightness in this region. Give a suggestion that the source of divinity, the source of divine light is within your heart. Gently feel absorbed within your heart and remain absorbed for some time. Start meditation and feel absorbed. Please start. That's all. Slowly and gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. Before you open your eyes, just make a mental note of how you felt during this process of relaxation and a short meditation. And whenever you feel comfortable, you may open your eyes. How did you feel?
Yeah, it was amazing, wonderful. Didn't feel like opening the eyes.
This is Bharti. How did you feel?
Yeah.
You find yourself basically. So very, very nice. Thank you so much, Snehal.
So this was a very short, very short experience of what heartfulness can give you. We have usually introductory sessions to start with. We start with 3 sessions of half an hour to 40 minutes each, 1 session every day. The heartfulness relaxation is given free to every session. And after that, the individual can practice by himself or herself. We do have trainers all over the world, in every region in India, who can help you and assist you to start your journey. We can also do it online if you as a society want to do it. And yes, after that, every week or 10 days, once in 10 days, you can connect with a trainer to get your sittings. We have our headquarters in Kanha Shantivanam, which is in Hyderabad, near Hyderabad, 40 minutes away from the airport. And I invite all of you to come to this place and visit this place for a retreat. The Indian Fertility Society is welcome. I think quite a few of your gynecologists are a part of our Heartfulness Institute. Dr. Rajvi is one of them who introduced us, Dr. Leena. She and her husband, Dr. Pragya Suryavanshi, is there. So yeah, we have Dr. Purnima is there from Mysore. So you're welcome. And yes, just to gather a few thoughts on what happened, and I will let Daji also speak. So when you're looking at the heartfulness meditation, we have the spiritual yatra which starts in the region of the heart. And what we have there is transmission from nature, which was discovered by Lalaji Maharaj, who is the first master of heartfulness. Now, our beloved master, Daji's short talk.
What heartfulness can truly offer is the pranashya, the transmission, yogic transmission. If all of us can meditate with the help of this transmission, we can all easily arrive at the state of peace, contentment, and the highly praised state of sthita pragya by our Lord Krishna in a very short time. My book on spiritual anatomy is ready to be released in October, where I have talked about our journey, our inner journey through 16 yogic chakras, starting from Muladhara and going beyond Swadhisthana, Manipur, Heart Chakra, Kantha Chakra, and going further up, Sahasradal Kamal, and going further beyond Sahasradal Kamal to Brahmarandra and still beyond. Transmission affects the chakras, allowing the prana to flow freely and thereby radiate positive qualities and allow man to achieve human perfection.
So that is, in short, what heartfulness meditation is all about.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Snehal. Thank you so much for taking us through this amazing heartfulness meditation. And it was a wonderful experience. And I'll also request if Dr. Rajvi is with us. Dr. Rajvi, madam, are you there?
Rajvi is whom we had met for the...
I think she's not there, no?
Yeah, I can't see her name other than if she is iPhone 12.
Yeah. So I'll request Dr. Bharti, madam, to please give your...
Leena, you can sum up.
If there are any questions, I'm happy to answer. If there is anything what anyone wants to ask, I'm very much here.
So Dr. Snehal, I want to know, so from how should we start with this meditative journey and go through the chakras, which I heard Daji speaking about it.
So you can start your sessions whenever you all want and you'll have time of 3 days. Do let us know. We can connect. and we can start your journey. The 3 sessions start with the trainer meditating along with you, which he spoke on the Pranahuti. So that those are the first 3 sessions where we initiate you. First 3 days are half an hour to 40 minutes each. And after that, you can start meditation on your own. Like that girl sat on the cycle and her brother was there to help her. Similar to that, our preceptors, our guide helps you in your journey towards your consciousness, expansion of your
So
consciousness.
it can be online sessions also?
You can take it online also.
Yeah.
Best is in person, but online also we are more than willing to give. We also have an app which is called as the Heartfulness app, which you can download and you can say, I want to meditate with a trainer. That is also available.
Okay. That's great. That's very great. So it was nice to have you.
Leena, we have Dr. Lakbir Dharibal, madam. It's a very senior most. Madam, are you there?
Dr. Lakbir, madam?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, I'm there.
Hello, madam. How are
Yes,
you?
I'm fine, fine.
And
I
lovely
was
to know that you are here.
listening to you after many, many years, I think. It's
Yeah,
good.
madam is one of the senior most. She is actually head of the department in PGI Chandigarh. She has done a lot of things in establishing the unit and doing the many different aspects to the department. So madam is being here is one of the prestigious thing for us, Leena.
I'm
Madam, what
honored.
is
I was trying to actually really relax, but somehow I couldn't. Unless my attention was being just going, I'm trying to relax, but so many things are coming to my head.
Yes, that's what happens. So there are two aspects in this, and as it is, your subconscious is on one side, your superconscious is on the other side, and your consciousness is in between. Now, when you're meditating, things what happen during the day start coming because you're sort of calming the mind. Suppose you have a glass of water and there is mud in the water. When you start getting still, that mud starts settling down, right? And if there's a ripple, then the mud comes up. Similar to that, the process of cleansing we have in heartfulness, which we do in the evening. That is, we say all what is collected during the day goes off through my heart region and it is taken away. So this process of cleansing, along with the process of meditation in the morning, are complementary to each other. And your cleaning, जैसे हम किचन साफ करते हैं, हमारा ओटी साफ करते हैं, जहाँ पे भी जाते हैं पहले साफ करके फिर काम चालू करते हैं. So the same thing applies to your inner journey also. You need to do the cleansing, and that's exactly what happens in the first sessions and during every day when you do your cleaning. So thank you for helping me talk about cleaning, Navneet, madam.
Thank you very much. Try again, try to really concentrate and try to feel relaxed.
Don't concentrate because meditation is not about concentration.
Okay.
Concentration is a byproduct of
No,
meditation.
I was concentrating to relax.
No, don't do
That,
that.
and both
Don't
these
do
things
that.
don't match with each other.
Yeah, you cannot concentrate to relax. You should just let go.
Yes, yes, yeah.
And letting
Very,
go
very
is the
nice.
most difficult thing.
It was
But with
a good
practice,
webinar, different than the usual.
thank you.
Dr. Bharti quite bored with endometriosis, PCOS, and all that, and this was actually very nice, different than the usual webinars day and night.
That's thanks to Dr.
what?
Leena. I tried giving her all the, academic topics that we do meditation for different gynecological conditions, and she stuck on and she said, "No, I want heartfulness meditation."
Good, very nice, very
What
nice.
happens, Dr. Lakbir, madam?
Anji,
Yeah. What happens, as you said very correctly. So this 10 minutes means it's a very short span right now. Uh, and you've been just immediately prepared just to be aloof from your body is very difficult. You are absolutely right. It can never happen in this 10 minutes or 5 minutes. that you achieved that state where you can not have any thoughts in your mind. It is just not possible. It's a practice for over a period of time. You're understanding that you are not a body, but you are a spirit, you are a soul, you are conscious, completely different. But then to have a detachment from your body, like this is my now almost 7 years experience, that how things happens when you any meditation for that matter, like heartfulness meditation, or you do a chanting, or you want to know yourself, you want to be with yourself. This requires a lot of practice to
Equal
detach,
practice.
yeah,
Yes.
to detach from yourself, like your regular routine thoughts. And there's a process with which this can happen, but not in this 5 to 10 minutes. You are absolutely truthful, and I know you are a very, very transparent, and she always speaks from the heart. So it is, yeah, if it is not happening, it is, but this is not a magic key. Any
Dr.
meditation for
Bharti, if
that.
you just give me half a minute.
Hmm.
I used to do part, like in our Sikh religion, morning, evening, we do part.
Okay.
Whenever I will do part,
Hmm.
all the problems of my surrounding will come to my concentration. So then I asked my mother,
Hmm.
I said, मैं ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਪਾਠ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ 'ਚ ਉਹ ਰਾਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਉਹ ਖਤਮ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੀ ਆਪਰੇਟਿਵ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਬੈਗ ਹੋਮਵਰਕ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ all the things at that time they come. Then my mother told me, forget it. You do your work honestly, conscientiously, with good hard work. That is part. That is part. She
Difficulty
says.
करो बस
But
काम हो
but
जाए, है
कहते
ना?
ਜੋ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ 100% ਕਰੋ ਰਹਿਣ ਦੋ ਪਾਠ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੂੰ ਇਸ ਬਾਕੀ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਵਿਹਲੀ ਹੋਏਂਗੀ ਫਿਰ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਪਾਠ.
Very good.
This is what she told me. So, and after that I actually uh, didn't really fool myself that I'm doing part. So
That's right.
That's nice.
It's a right.
anyway.
You make
Thank
it a
you.
part of routine ritual in your life कि हमें करना है. जैसे daily activities करते हैं. This is also a part of the ritual, and we have to do daily meditation daily or yoga and exercise daily. Then the whole day goes very well. You are happy all day, and you're able to handle any type of circumstances, any kind of situation which comes in your life. That
So
makes